They're going to try really hard to win lanes. They're going to play relatively grouped, and they're just going to shove down towers.
Blood.
Hopefully,
Peter Pan in trouble. One more on attack. It's not going to be enough. He'll be fine.
At all?
Mikelorus?
We can hear you now.
We can hear him, yeah.
Awesome. Gotta get those runes. The Wind Ranger's gonna sneak the top Radiant. MSS gonna slide on in, get the top Dire. And then probably will be okay. Pycat's level 3 pretty quick, actually. Power Shot cuts through onto Zai only. MSS putting up the wall, but Pycat is not gonna get bumped back by a sneaking, getting in the front with the Wind Run. Giving him a little bit of aid, now shackled to a tree. Bloodseeker taking tower aggro as well. Great defensive play from Sneaking here. Power Shot through, again, only connects onto Zai.
They are now wrapping around middle.
It didn't work the first 2 times, but this time it'll definitely work, right? Snowball, they do get some pretty good damage on him. Snowball, small stun there. CCNC, though, turns around with the raise, almost kills off MSS. In fact, does kill him posthumously, but this time Yuar has the Sonic Wave. I don't know, Vanguard, Underlord, that's a lot of health, man. They're going to start going with the Frost Arrows, gust him back, Maledict, Snowball in with the Frost Arrows. This guy is going anywhere anytime soon. Zai's going to arrive. He'll try to race for MSS. But it's not going to be a race they could actually win. Zai now has Resolution in a corner, racing with the Battery Assault now, got the stick charge. Resolution's just sitting there and battling it out. Will go down, but it'll be a kill trade. Pycat coming in, though, at like 800 movement speed, cleans house on bottom.
Either, but wants the Shadow Blade to be able to sneak in instead of some kills. Speaking of that.
First recipient of the hook from Zai. One raise connects, second raise way off the mark. And with the Wind Run active, Snaking might actually get out. He is bonded to SVG. I don't think that'll be enough damage to kill off the Wind Ranger, though. SVG can peel back the other way, and yeah, he's probably going to go down here. And that will also kill off Sneaking. Warlock's a good hero. MSS does snipe Zai, as now here comes Yuar. Blink forward. He does have the Sonic Wave, but challenging CCNC. Sonic Wave will drop him low. This time, no raise combo retaliation. They'll get a double kill for the Tusk. And upon seeing 33, they will decide to back out of here, and they should be fine. TP's out from everyone. It's a clean escape.
Yeah, really needs to make sure to keep on top of these objectives because, again, that Radiance timing is coming for Pycat, and I still feel like if he manages to get that here, that's going to be big.
Well, they'll drop an entire Death Ward on him with the Maledict. That should be enough to put the Bloodseeker in a body bag. Zai comes in as well, trying to save. Looks like they're not really going to test it. No, they're going to turn around and actually challenge Zai with a Power Shot and some shards. They'll take him down as well.
MSS. Oh my god, that was a huge snowball. SVG able to jump inside, prevent himself from dying. Whoa.
MSS going to push right at the high ground. They lose Sneaking elsewhere. In the meantime, these cogs are walling off this entire fight. They will take down Zai. Now MSS kind of peeling off to the left here. Gets bled out, and, well, he's kind of bluffing right now. And it looks like it's actually buying him a little bit of space. The Warlock Golem's driving back the rest of the backup. They'll put him in a body bag, the OPTIC Gaming side. They're going to go for Roche, and this is something that Drow Ranger drafts tend to do pretty well, take objectives. However, it's all going to be scouted by the Clockwork. He's ready to go in. MSS going to send in a Sigil, perhaps? No, just going to place down some wards, body block, a hook. So Zai still has a clean angle, is going to jump right in, catches everyone, Blood right down on the floor as well. Sneaking, dropping very low, back to Blood right will pop them. Roshan is going to get claimed by the Radiant, and they should be fine to disengage, perhaps. They'll catch 2 in the pit. MSS still trying to body everyone back, but he can't body back Pycat. He jumps right to the back line, and at this point, MSS, he's taking all the damage of the world. Yuar is
They don't have vision.
Resolution is just chappying in the middle of this fight.
And then, no vision for Resolution. And speaking of that, top lane.
They get the Requiem onto the Resolution, Drow Ranger, a couple more right clicks. The Gust doesn't save you up against those. Yuar is going to jump in, trying to make it a 1-for-1. They'll catch Zai again, pushing a little too far away, but this time he's got a lot of backup hit onto 2 with the upheaval as well. They are going to blink out with Yuar. The Snowball is going to save Tusk for a split second, but it's not enough. Get that Crimson Guard kind of armor to start, get a little bit more of the Solar Crest Radiance. Is Team Evasion, so I guess we can call that pseudo armor as well. They're really itemizing to their heart's content. They're going to trap the Queen of Pain, and she does blink a little bit too far in. A couple of raises, and it will be the Queen of Pain to fall. So he pops a BKB, but it looks like the disengage away from that BKB should be pretty clean. Zai gets it with that Death Ward and the Maledict.
Roshan, 10 more seconds. That's going to be a key, of course. That means the Cheese as well as the Aegis. CCNC, middle lane vision, though.
Yeah, the Sentry just sees him, but again, you can't really react to that, so they will immediately, or almost immediately, take down that Tusk. CCNC now going to channel up that Requiem. Won't really do all that much damage. It will be a 1-for-1 trade so far. Sneaking's going to chop down Zai off to the south end. Now it's onto Resolution. He's going to stand his ground with the BKB, trying to challenge Pycat. Not enough with the Death Ward. Fully channeled. Pycat is taking so much right-click damage from everyone, but still he's able to get away. Heals up on the creep wave.
Well played by them, and they're setting up for no doubt, again, wanting to do that second Roshan. You see the pings coming out already. Going to be their key.
He did dump his entire payload into that Tusk. Just maybe a little more could have gotten the kill right off the bat. Could have changed things. Sneaking, get a hook shot, but With the BKB, he'll try to focus fire into Zai. He's chasing traps a little bit too far away. Now he's going to start bleeding, not where he wants to go. He does have the wind run active, but the rockets dropped right on top of him. They're going to leave sneaking for dead, and eventually he's going to go down for sure, right? There he goes. They're going to trade him for the Underlord, as now with the Death Ward from the low ground, PyCat again, not really able to get in there fast enough. His movement speed is very low, and he will drop. SVG channeling still.
Goes for that butterfly, more damage focus middle lane though.
They pop the Lincoln Spear. This is going to be a Queen of Pain going down, but that's the Aegis. With the BKB afterwards, they have to disengage now. Sneaking going to come right in. Shackle Shot, no angle because of the BKB, but MSS is going to jump in. More punch on CCNC. They're going to focus down onto the Shadow Fiend, at least drive him onto the defensive first thing. And it looks like that'll be successful. The Rock should be off with the resolution on the side, but he's fine. He's got the cheese just focusing onto the Underlord, and they will be able to take down 33 before he can get anything off. And that'll be the Shadow Fiend to fall shortly afterwards. PyCat has found the Dry Ranger with the cheese to prevent them, and now the cogs! Oh no, PyCat! Those are not friendly cogs at all. Resolution going to charge straight into the shrine. Sneaking going to do exactly the same. Frost Arrow's not doing a ton versus the Bloodseeker, but he will turn around right onto Resolution one more time. CCNC going to try to turn around and 1v5 everyone. Not really sure if that's quite going to do it. No. He will lose his life. His souls were like non-existent.
Yeah. Just was spamming it on him a couple of times throughout the fight, including when he eventually died right there with Draw, needing a couple auto attacks to finish the job. But yeah, the dieback, of course, one of the worst heroes to buy back on is Shadow Fiend, as you know, with the lack of souls, as you were even mentioning during that fight. And because the build, I go back as the point I was just making, going the Scythe choice. It's, again, a hindsight thing to say, but how the game has played out, you probably figure at this point maybe would have preferred more of the butterfly, more damage. That's going to be it, though. OPTIC's giving in.
I still, yeah, you can't look at the Scythe of Vice like that. It's like, yeah, they had it, but they didn't really use it. And I think that was really the big disconnect.
That would be something to see them start 0-2, but no, definitely a lineup where they can win for sure. Now, Wind Ranger hasn't shown yet, though, so there is an argument to be made that, yeah, he's going to get it here, where, don't just send it directly back. We see many players do that, where it's like, okay, where's the Wind Ranger?
Not much of anything significant until bottom lane, where the cast bounces back towards the Earthshaker. That's some PBD RNG right there.
They're probably not going to, is my ultimate point, and so that's where the Rupture potentially could be that much stronger this time around.
They'll have to resort to just grouping up as a 5-man, keeping himself safe that way. Unlike CCNC, who kind of goes in by himself with a haste rune and just gets annihilated. And
I like the decision here from Moo on Phantom Lancer to go for the casual Hood of Defiance build. This is a lineup that you would definitely like to see it against. A Leshrac, Venom Core. Meanwhile, Witch Doctor's caught. He's probably dead.
Power Shot already used. There's a Fissure coming in, but that's not going to do much damage. Z-Freak taking the Pulse Nova, taking the Edict from CCNC, and will get ground down as PyCat and Zai come in from the river, kill off Limp, get a little bit more reward. And Venomancer, I mean, early on, any item is good on Venomancer, but there isn't really like, you absolutely must get this type item. The Chaotic Offering is going to drop on top lane, kind of give Moo a little bit of space. With the boat coming in as well, they'll take down PyCat. Zai's Shackle will fail. He does have a Crush, but his sprint has worn out, and he'll get yanked right back into a swarm of angry complexity heroes. Zai will fall as well.
As much as powerful it sounds on paper, it's maybe not as strong in practice against these top-tier teams, because Phantom Lancer just literally stood there and he got the supports. Meanwhile, middle lane.
A great stun from CCNC onto 2. Z-Freak and Adam can get put into the Pulse Nova. Moo's coming in, but that's a slow TP because everyone else came in beforehand. Moon is going to find the Witch Doctor, but again, this PPD Witch Doctor is seemingly invulnerable. Looking at CCNC now, gets X marked back into that torrent, but PyCat 33, they're both here. Poison Nova does connect onto the Phantom Lancer. They rupture the real one as well, and now Moo's got to sit there and take it. PyCat going to challenge him and should be able to take him down. Disengaged away from the boat, but still Moo will fall. EPD already revealed himself. Limp has the haste rune, gonna throw the boat right after this Venomancer. Gonna connect perfectly. Chain stun looking pretty good. Can he get anything off? No. He'll go down, but they do club up for a 2-man split. Earth from CCNC's does push right in along with PyCat. Chaotic Offering's gonna drop, give Limp and Moon a little bit of space to escape. Looks like Limp will not get out, but they do get out with the Earthshaker. Moon now coming in, straight in, along with Moon Meander. Actually teleported back towards the shrine, comes and kills off PPD. As the Crush from Zai not gonna land, Shackle Shot from Z-Freak will land. Power shotting through 2 of them as well. CCNC kind of running dry on mana. Or Z-Freak, perhaps? Gotta line the Shackle Shot somehow here. I'm not really sure where the angle's gonna come from the Wind Ranger, so she's probably in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, she's ruptured. I would say she's dead.
Okay, so going back to the bottom lane, so they're also going to find Witch Doctor and that Voodoo Restoration. We've seen it before come into play. This time it's not going to be enough.
Still the Kunkka ult and the Earthshaker ult, but OPTIC are just going to leave. They're going to jump in, crush him for the Phantom Lancer. He does have the hood. Chaotic Offering going to buy him quite a bit of space, however. He still takes quite a big hit from that Blood Right, but it's Zai who's separated right now, and he will get solo Echo Slammed. It's a kill, but have to make it worthwhile at the end of the day because Moon is being chased down by PyCat and CCNC. He'll be put in a blender as 33 lands his Nova onto 2 in the front. He's driving them all back, but the rest of his team, they're kind of getting wrecked by that Golem, so they can't really help him. Love that play to back off as a team and then kind of go back into Roche as a team. Very coordinated as Moon. Oh, Shadow Blade does not keep you safe. Sentry Ward is there. Cast coming in before the Fissure, and that should be a dead Earthshaker just from the Maledict. They'll chase him down because they can.
But with him not going for it, it also made that logic of you're dealing with the Corrosive Haze, you're dealing with the Bloodseeker. Is it really the best choice over, say, something like that pipe priority for these team fights that are going on? Speaking of that, more happening bottom lane.
Zai's going to blink out from the boat. The boat is now down. They force the buyout onto the Earthshaker. Shackle is nice onto PyCat, but he's the one with the Aegis. So he can take this damage. He's now walled, I guess, into the base. And it looks like his first life will be forfeit here. The rest of OPTIC struggling up against that upheaval. Yeah, it is going to be stopped, however. Someone stops this. 33 is going to jump right on in. Nova onto 2 with the BKB active. They'll try to go for Limp and pops his own BKB. Not much follow-up physical damage there. As Phantom Lancer charging forward. Another wall is going to keep them in. Great walls now from Moon. Isolating Zai, and that should be Slardar now fallen. Bloodseeker shackled, and he has already used his Aegis. X marks. I don't even know what he's trying to do. He's just going to go down. A double kill for Moo.
BKB just picked up, I believe, by Bloodseeker as well. So yeah, both those cores do have it now. Goes back to that idea. Bottom tier 1 being pushed in by CompLexity. Z-Freak in the front lines now with Phantom Lancer there. So yeah, CompLexity slowly but surely just dwindling away, and that's definitely the way they should be playing. So good for their sake. There we go.
Dodge, though, on the crush. Still, Moo is in a really precarious position. 33 right in his face. Boat's going to come in, lay rum onto pretty much everybody. Power Shot will snipe PBD in the back lines. PyCat really slow on the incoming. Tries to go for the Phantom Lancer, but he's just wandering around with his Blade Mail, not really doing much of anything. In the meantime, it's Moo with his illusions doing a lot of damage, but he will get caught and will get dropped by the Blood Right. Everyone's pushing forward now. CC2's BKB still active onto the Kunkka. Will get the kill off of a one-man split Earth. Now he sees Adam off to the side. Should see Adam off to the side. He'll try to TP out. CCNC is going to get the Eul Scepter, and that should be enough to kill off the Warlock. In the meantime, it's going to be Zai chasing down 2. Shackle Shot's going to keep him pinned there as the Fissure with the Ghost Scepter. Ethereal Blade active from that Slardar. Not doing him any favors. PyCat, though, still on the chase. Yeah. Moon going to get out of the Blood Right. Radiant still ticking him down, and it will be able to get the kill. Shackle. A really long shackle, but it is going to get Z-Freak out of there ultimately.
Yeah, sorry. Mikelorus, unfortunately, having a little bit of a mic issue there. So hopefully we can get that figured out and move forward with that. But yes, that was a crazy fight. It all started with jumping the Warlock. I mean, that was a bold decision by CCNC, I'll say that. Again, he had the cheese though, so he always felt comfortable, and his teammates were close enough, able to kill Warlock initially, and then eventually have his teammates get there. And by the time they did, CompLexity was not going to be winning that fight. They still tried. They've already had the buyback now on Kunkka. They're going to need to buy back on PL if they want to save a second set of racks, it feels like at this point. Kunkka throws at the ship. There's that buyback from Phantom Lancer. Peter Pan Dam went a little too far. He'll get caught out and eventually killed off, but not the worst case scenario for OPTIC Gaming. Moo is going to chase on Phantom Lancer, but I don't think he's getting close enough. In fact, he needs to be careful not to go too far, because the last thing you want is a dieback here. OPTIC going back in. There's a Slardar Crush. Poison Nova used. However, the Echo Slam on 3 different heroes coming out from Moo Meander. Leshrac getting low himself. BKB's going off all over the place. PyCat put in the Rupture. Up on a Wind Ranger. Going to get him taken out. CCT with the Eels. He'll stay alive. And as big of an Echo Slam it wasn't meant to be for CompLexity. Moo's going to end up falling now for a dieback most likely. There we go. He's dead for 95. Lim comes back in. That's a dieback as well. And OPTIC Gaming, triple kill for PyCat. That'll do it. GG, well played. The game going the way of OPTIC over CompLexity. God, that was a beautiful Echo Slam from Moo Meander. It finally happened. You know, you usually get one of those per game, if anything. But it was just too damn late at that point.